I was in the 3rd grade. This might be your first time looking at me, and I just want a story to tell you. When I was in 2nd grade, I was leaning back in my chair, like so. Except I didn't come back. No, instead I kept going, and I fell in the trash can in front of all my 2nd grade friends. If any of you guys are in the comments right now, verify my story. You know, it was a really embarrassing moment, but I got over it, and I'm here today as one of the most successful men of my generation. You probably don't know who I am, and that's because I've kept it that way on purpose. You know, I didn't want my identity being revealed, but here I am. Now, you might have some questions. Where did this guy come from? Why do I want to keep watching his video so much? So, my name is Brian Guevara. I just quit my job as a claims assistant at an insurance firm. Yippee! Obviously, from this very robust, outstanding, beautiful aesthetic that you see right now, I am. You're like, what? Why were you a claims assistant? How does that make any sense, right? Well, it doesn't make sense. I can change the fact that I'm a guy with a little bit of whimsy, okay? A little bit of craziness, a little bit of funniness, and some weird vibes. Some vibes that some people might call too much. I've been called too much by my friends before. They're like, Brian, you need to calm down with that weird shit. You know, my mom in 7th grade was like, Brian, you need to stop making YouTube videos until you get those horse teeth out of your mouth and get some braces. And I said, no, Mom, I want to keep making YouTube videos. Now, don't get it twisted. There have been some times where I thought it was a little too much, and I got self-conscious. I got self-conscious of myself, and I deleted a lot of my old YouTube videos from my old account, which you guys will never find. Maybe you will one day, not today, though. I deleted all those videos that were truly me. And I deleted all those videos because I was acting in shame of who I was. And you know what happened to me? I got no hoes, no bitches, and no money. All that happened because I was trying to fit in. You'd think, oh, he's trying to fit in. He's going to do that so he can get some bitches, some money, and some hoes. No, you know, that didn't end up happening. All this to say, you're here for a reason. I want you to know a little bit about what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to help you with the Brian Guevara experience. Oh shit! This is what's going to be happening for you when you watch me. We're going to talk about inspiration of all kinds, because inspiration is key to helping you realize who you are. What do you like? What do you dislike? What makes you feel something inside? Because you know that feeling when there's a fire going up your asshole and you're like, oh my God, I need to pursue this. And if you haven't felt it yet, that's why you're here. We're going to help you find inspiration of all kinds. You know, I don't know. I just have this crazy faith that everything's going to work out for me. I've said that a million times, and up until now, things are going pretty well in my life. I'm here. You know, and we're going to also be talking about unchopping ourselves, unchopping us, because right now, I am not the most unchopped person out there. I have a little bit of choppiness to me. Don't get me wrong, I still look kind of good sometimes, but you can always get thinner, look better. Thinner is not always the answer, but we'll get into that in another video. And all of this is under the impression that I'm going to be making your guys' life type shit, okay? We're going to be having a great time here. We're going to treat every day like it's a movie. And the great thing is there's a lot of different kinds of movies. We're going to be living out all those genres except for horror. Except, you know what? Sometimes life is a horror movie. Oh, shit! You gotta accept that, you know? You'd rather have a horror movie than nothing at all and just be sitting there with nothing. And you might be looking at the bottom. What's this crazy 4 things down there at the bottom? What does that mean? And that is the topics with which we're going to, the scope with which we're going to be living our lives by. We're gonna be talking about sports ball. We're gonna be talking about some tunes. That's Baby Keem. Look at all those phones he got. We're gonna be talking about lifting, because I like lifting, and we're gonna be talking about gaming. I'm a gamer. You know, there's a lot of things in gaming that applies to real life. Skill building, crafting, health bar, food, skill trees. We're gonna be talking about all these things that are gonna make you feel better with yourself, things that are gonna make you want to level up in life, because life is a video game. No, life isn't a movie, it's a video game now. It might be movies, but you are the main character, and that is what we're going to be exploring in this channel, okay? We're gonna make you feel good. I just wanted to say hello, and I wanted to say welcome to this beautiful community, this beautiful space where you can learn to grow into yourself. Now, get one thing straight. There's no wrong answer here for who you want to be and for who you feel like you are, unless you're a furry. I don't want you here. Other than that, you can do whatever you want. You can have oat milk. You can twerk to Lana Del Rey. You can drink beers on a Tuesday morning. You might want to check out a therapist if you're doing that, but at the end of the day, it's your prerogative. That's all for me for today. But I just want you guys to understand, I'm here for you. And you guys are going to be here for me as well. I will catch you guys in the next video. If you're watching this on the home screen, click one of those videos around this website that show my name. and you will be greeted with many good tidings and advice to being the best version of yourself you can be. So, love you guys. I don't really love you, but I'm saying it.